But we have, speaking of music, we have in the studio right now the band Alana Corvette. And one of these guys, Huey the Gecko, has been here. You've been here a number of times. How many times have you been on the show? Are you in the Five Timers Club at this point on the show?
I think this might be 4.
Is this 4?
I think we might be edging on the 5 club.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
We're
this is
getting close.
This is 4, and but this is the first time with this band, and I'll let you introduce your bandmates here. And
I guess the common theme is 4, right? So this is our 4th appearance here. We're a 4-piece band, and we're 4-piece man. Let's see. We're New Hampshire indie right now. That's our genre, and our music began as an instrumental. I joined the group, and so it was like a Corvette. It was hurtling down the highway, and I hopped on in it, and then I said, well. What better name than let's go with Alana Corvette. So
yes,
and so that was kind of a little bit of a we had a different band name, but it was taken. It wasn't able to be we couldn't use it in terms of marketing or distributing, etc.
Oh, I'm super curious now. What was the name?
We were going to be the Soggies.
Okay.
And there happens to be a few bands that are already operating under that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, so the I don't want to say it had more originality, the Alana Corvette thing, but it was available.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that makes sense.
So originally I didn't without a T because I thought the Corvette was a brand, but I realized it's the warship thing. I didn't realize it was a military thing.
Oh, okay.
So the Corvette's actually not trademarked, and neither is the word Alana.
Ah. Yes.
So we were free and clear after that. So, and
the odds seem low that you're going to run into a problem with the name Alana Corvette.
Yeah.
You're probably good. You're probably good.
And that was all it took, really. So once we had like I said, the 4-piece band, the love and peace music, so we got the right direction, the right message, we kind of just jammed, and the jams have been coming together in different ways. One of them that you'll hear today has a little bit more of a Latin feel. One of them is a little bit prog rocky, but we're doing the acoustic version of it. So we have a variety of different genres, but we pretty much just call it New Hampshire indie because right now we're an independent rock band doing the thing. All right, and let's hear from your cohorts here. Well, you can introduce this gentleman because he's not on mic, and then we'll Mike, my bassist, has been with me in a lot of other projects. You guys might be familiar with him. He appeared with me before on the show.
That's right. I remember that. Yes.
So
I am Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Welcome.
Steven?
Yeah, what's up? I'm Steve Kolvek, guitar player for Alana Corvette. Me and Brad we started off the job with a bunch of originals from our last project. So kind of fully developing them now with the full band and kind of slowly building momentum as the snowball rolls downhill.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you, sir?
Yeah, I'm Brad, playing the drums. Excited to be here. Excited to play an acoustic set, too. Not something we do too often, but we got the cajon and the bongos here. We're ready to rock.
Good creative challenge.
Yes. Yeah. Outstanding. Well, I'm very curious to hear you guys play. Now, we'll have to kind of, we have no way to sound check because we're already live on the air, but I'm used to riding the faders. So, but I'm very curious. Oh, Aaron Bilodeau is in the Facebook live chat. And he says, is that Alana Corvette? It sure is. So welcome, Aaron. Yes, we were just talking about you. Aaron Bilodeau, of course, a very talented musician. He's been on the show a number of times. And actually, Huey, you and at least once you and Aaron played together on the show, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember you guys performing that Dr. Milligram song.
My second Aaron appearance actually might put us at the 5.
You might be in the 5 Timers Club as of today.
I didn't realize because I've been on twice with Aaron now. You're right.
Yeah. There you go. And and Ricky Mapleton joins us as well. Hello. All right, I'm dying to hear you guys play, so I'll turn it over to you. And like I said, I'll ride the faders. I'll make it sound good. But
all right, I'm gonna move this to try to pick up some of the guitar.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Searcher first.
Yeah, let's do that one.
All right, thank you guys. This is Searcher by Alana Corvette. Searcher, seek on. Try it, why not? Life's worth a shot. Search for meaning, search for reason. Believe in the meaningless nights. Feel out the sights. Meaningless nights. Feel out the sights. Search for reason. Believe in the meaningless night. Believe in the seek on, searcher. Seek on. Search for reason, search for meaning. Feeling alright. Meaningless nights. Feel out the sights. Meaningless nights. Feel out the sights. Seek on. Searcher, seek on, searcher. Believe in the night. I got a feeling alright. Search for meaning, search for reason. Believe in the seek on, searcher. Were you meant for this? Was life worth a shot? I got a feeling alright.
Very nice.
Excellent.
Very nice. If you're just joining us, we have Alana Corvette here with us live in studio on this Saturday morning. So what's the songwriting process like with you guys? You all write together, or how does that work?
Yeah, so that's a good question, actually. The what we've been doing for a while, so me and Brad were in a band for a while. We had some ideas that were undeveloped and things that we were kind of had in our back pocket for a while.
Yeah.
So as we got Mike in the band and then Matt in the band, we said, hey, we got all these ideas, let's start developing them further. And the way it'll kind of work is someone will come in with an idea, and then be it like a bass line or just a guitar riff or something like that. And then we'll just kind of jam on it and just see where it goes, and kind of a lot of it like writes itself almost. I think that with music, it's like if it doesn't write itself in 30 seconds, you're like forcing it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah. And how did this band come up? Because I feel like, have you all worked together before in some configuration?
So the thing that he mentioned there prior, Distant Wave, was you, Brad, and Ryan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Ryan Martineau from The Whole Loaf. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We've had
So-
them on, yeah.
We'll be in our show tonight when we play at Terminus. So
Oh, very good.
it's funny how, like you said, musicians travel similar footpaths.
Yes.
And me and Mike, you've met. We were a package there.
Yes,
We
yes.
were working on a project with two other musicians called Temporal Rift,
Okay.
and we're working on a dual drummers thing.
Really?
And one of our drummers is learning from the other drummer.
Yeah.
So when he gets to that area, we're ready to pursue that in terms of looking for gigs and stuff like that. But we're
Yeah.
just in a little bit of a development phase, and we wanted to do something where we could gig and whatnot. So these guys had lost that third piece, and
Yeah.
Mike was, stepped in there, and he got with them prior to me joining the group.
Yeah.
And they were working on this instrumental called Space Impala that they play, and I really liked it.
Yeah.
And they sent it to me and were like, "Can you put some lyrics on it?" And I was like, "I did," and they thought it was not half bad.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of it.
Yeah.
And then we've been doing that kind of the one we just did just now. Brad's a counter. He's our drummer. He likes this 5/7 song there.
Yeah.
So every now and then it's 30 seconds. Every now and then it's not.
Me
Right.
and Brad are both like big prog rock dorks. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha,
yeah, like
gotcha.
Big Zappa fan and like all that stuff.
Yeah.
That one's a little tricky.
Now, do you guys have plans to? I know you had sent me a demo, but do you guys have plans to get into the studio and
So,
record any of these?
Yeah.
Jim Hurley, I see you. We're going to come down to Shatterstar Productions, as he calls his studio, and do the whole 16 mics instead of one condenser mic in the corner.
Yeah.
That'll make it sound a little better.
Yeah, we just have like bad iPhone demos and just stuff that I recorded on like my 2 interface and into it like a cheap DAW, So yeah,
I said to him, think about like you're hearing The Clash in like a shitty club.
Oh.
yeah.
Excuse me about that. I did the thing.
Yeah, you did. That's all right. I caught it. We're on a delay.
Thank you.
We're on a delay. I caught it.
Thank you.
No problem. By the way, Eleanor is in the Facebook live chat. She says Alana Corvette tonight at Terminus Underground. Yes. We had Eleanor and Spelfie and Andre on the show with us a couple of weeks ago, talking about all that, all the goings on there, and Jenny. We should mention too. Jenny's art is currently hanging there as well.
Yes, actually, 12 of my pieces are in there. I've never actually had them all together like that. Actually,
Yeah.
I just did an interview with Spelfie yesterday.
Yes.
So yeah, you'll see some of my
Acrylic,
dark
oil?
acrylics on acrylics on canvas. They're my darkest pieces actually.
Beautiful.
So it'll be you'll
I
get to take a
love
peek at
different
that.
mediums that artists invest themselves into. I can't wait to look at that.
I'm looking
Thank
forward
you.
to explore the gallery.
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Thank you.
And Aaron also says, "Sounds great, boys. See you tonight at Terminus." Is he performing or is he just kind of?
I think he's just going to be there for support.
Okay, very cool. And hello to Charmaine Davis Elliott, also in the Facebook live chat. Hello. And just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. I have more than one chat room to look at now with the software I'm using.
Very nice.
But you guys want to play another one?
Yeah, might as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I do see more people now. Andre Dumont says, "What's up, kids?" Andre, of course, from Terminus and the Midnight Creatives Collective, and of course from the band Dead Harrison.
Great sound man. He's
Yes.
really good with the sound.
Oh, absolutely. And also Philip McDuffie is in the chat. Hello, says
Phil.
says good morning.
Hey, what up, Phil?
And B
Phil.
Pinard also in there, another loyal listener. But what do you guys want? You want to play another one?
Yeah, let's do it. We got another one for you.
Yeah.
And
Like
if you are
Carmen
just,
San Diego. Where in the world is Alana Corvette?
yes, if you are just joining us, Alana Corvette is with us. They're right here at WMNH, live in studio.
She's a queen of scorn, scorching the ground around us with fear, leaving the whole world torn. She's got an unavoidable fixture and a poisonous mixture called life. She's the queen of scorn, leaving the whole world torn. She's a queen, but there ain't no throne. She's dealing with the vibe, she's been thrown. She's a queen, but there ain't no throne. Reverse engineer, get out of here. King of feeding flames, sign of air. Say I'm getting there. Where? She's a queen of scorn, leaving the whole world torn. She's a queen, but there ain't no throne. She's dealing with those vibes, she's been thrown. She's a queen, but there ain't no throne. She's a queen, but there ain't no throne. She's dealing with those vibes, she's been thrown. She's a queen, but there ain't no throne.
Very nice. Very nice. We have Alana Corvette here with us live in studio this morning.
Excellent.
Yes, yes. And are you guys playing a lot of shows? Are you doing a lot out there? Or
This is our first gig tonight, actually.
Oh.
This is it. This is the debut, man.
Oh, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. The world premiere of Alana Corvette. I love it. I love it. Now, do you guys all? Well, actually, Huey, let me ask you first because you've always got you've always got a lot going on. I mean, do you have other projects that you're doing as well right now, or are you just kind of focused on Alana Corvette? Or?
It's funny. I appreciate you saying that. I kind of feel like, how do you say that? It's like when somebody says, how are you doing? You say busy.
Right.
But they just ask how you're doing. And it's like, so we're never too busy for each other or the music, which is good.
Yeah.
And we all are involved in a lot of things. But Steven and I actually showed up at Pembroke City Limits just recently.
Excellent.
We were part of
yeah,
this project called Side Note. He was playing the guitar for them, and I was playing auxiliary instruments like the cajon and some war drums and stuff. And I didn't even know he was going to be the guitarist.
Oh,
Yeah.
no kidding. Yeah, yeah.
And
You have
all
a
of a
mutual
sudden, we
friend who
just
plays
go,
keys.
hey,
Yeah.
don't I know you from somewhere? And so it's funny. We're hoping to get in the PCL there with Rob, and
Yep.
maybe we'll get this outfit in there doing an acoustic set, or who knows?
There you go.
But
Yeah,
we've been enjoying our time spent there, and I'm enjoying the opening there. Beautiful area and building. I like what they're doing with the food too.
Yep. I stopped in there the other day for the first time, and it's much bigger in there than I imagined. I was surprised at how
floor
much room
plan
there
is-
They
is.
got a
Very
perfect venue
nice.
for
Yeah.
just live music and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
But I mean, I guess it's the people, not the place. But regardless, the Strange in Manchester,
Yes.
the Whole Loaf played there the other day, and it was a free show. So they're playing with us tonight, and we felt like the need to support, and not just the need, but we were building some community there.
Yeah.
We were using the jump rope inside the Strange Brew. And
Yeah,
It
they have
it
a
was
jump
the-
rope.
I brought it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
brought the jump rope.
We're doing like double dutch in front of
But
the stage.
Mitch, I
you know?
won't do that again. We got the message. I won't do that again. So
Why is that?
I think there's no pool rules sign outside, but
Yeah.
I think we might have stretched the limits there a little bit.
You're not supposed to have a jump rope.
Well, what,
I mean, it wasn't explicit, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of those like unspoken
Is that
rules,
like
I guess.
like a liquor commissioner rule or something?
It's kind of like don't leave with your beer, don't bring your jump rope in.
Right, right, yeah.
so yeah, but with the at Terminus, I think there might be a little more leeway. They are a rehearsal space, so
Right.
maybe they would be all right with the jump rope.
We're
Well-
thinking frisbee this time.
Yeah.
Oh, frisbee.
We're gonna bring in some bubbles.
I can imagine frisbee being a problem.
Just blow
Bubbles.
bubbles.
Oh, there you go.
We got a couple bubble girls that are just gonna
Yeah, yeah.
hang out and blow bubbles.
Right, right. Well, you know, Green Jelly / Green Jello is going to be there on the 27th, and I'm sure they'll
We need to
They'll-
link
they'll-
up
they'll,
because you know I'm a little wild.
they'll push whatever
We
boundaries.
need to link up on that.
Yes, yes.
I've seen what they do.
Yes, yes. Yep, yep. Yeah, they were on the show a number of months ago when they played in Manchester. We had them on, and then Bill Manspeaker was like, "Yeah, we should. When we come back through the area, we should play somewhere."
It's so funny. Aaron's name was on the tip of my tongue. He put me onto them.
Oh, really? Yeah.
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 And then
So-
who got them booked?
You did.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I
Jenny
get to
in the
say that
house.
forever.
Heroes don't have capes.
Eleanor and I are going to hold that in our
Yes.
our Zooms forever.
Yes.
You know, for her too. Like you mentioned, we're not giving it a bunch of places right now. This is our first one.
Yeah.
And I've been also just kind of on a road to recovery, and I wanted to just say, like, to Eleanor and Andre, thank you so much for putting us on, because like it just gave me a lot of hope. It gave me a lot of resurgence. So that was really important that you guys gave us the chance and put us on to. So I really want to say thank you for that, because that touches place in my heart. You know?
Yeah. Now, resurgence from what? You were
I'm like I've been sober for like 16 months.
okay. Congratulations.
So whatever it is, like I went to a point where it was like like the jump rope. Yeah, I push the boundaries sometimes. So
yeah.
now I'm polishing it and getting under control.
Good for you. Good for you. I have to say, you look healthier than I've ever seen you.
Yeah, it's a different Huey.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'll still always be Huey.
Yeah.
So
I mean, not that I thought there was any issue before. I didn't know. I didn't know that
amen.
Was a
The
struggle you were
chaos
dealing
it
with.
was fun too.
But you do look healthier.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, turn that mic around, Mike, if you would. I want to ask you, if you have other projects you're involved in, or are you just focused on Alana Corvette, or?
Yeah, I have a reggae band. We're called Boom Lava.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Yeah, and we do like a lot. We do quite a few shows. We got one at this place called the Canteen Brewery, Sterling Street, Devon's, coming up on Friday at the end of August. Believe that's the 22nd or 23rd. And then we got another one in Rochester, Mass, which is, I don't know exactly the details, but it's on the Facebook. But yeah, but Boom Lava, yeah, we do a lot. We do originals, we do covers, and we're just all about the reggae, the love, and that energy,
Oh, very cool, very cool. And Brad?
No, just Alana Corvette for me right now. Focus on
I'm sorry. Your mic is. Go ahead and say that again.
Oh, I was just saying.
I found you.
There I am.
I found you. Yeah, say that again, sir. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm just saying I'm not in any other projects at the moment. Just focusing on Alana Corvette.
But you're a drummer.
Yes.
Now, so the reason this surprises me, and you might already know where I'm going with this. I know Jenny does. Every drummer that we ever have on the show is in like 10 or 12 different bands.
Really?
Because drummers are the hardest to find.
Yeah.
And this is your only band? That's amazing.
It is. Maybe I gotta get out there. I don't know.
Don't steal
Hey,
our Brad.
don't be. You better cut that. Yeah.
No, it's true though.
We're not shopping him around.
Like every band we have, like the drummers in multiple bands, and I have a theory about why that is. I think it's because when you're growing up and you first want to, you get interested in playing an instrument, you have to talk with the parents about, hey, I want to play something. If you say drums, and maybe the tuba are the two they're going to actively try to talk you out of and say, well, how about something a little quieter, because nobody wants all that noise in their house. If they're parents, they don't want their kid banging on a drum set all night. So that's my theory. Well, good for you. I'm glad that this is it for you.
Matt, it's funny with the projects with me. Like, I definitely need a little bit of like equilibrium.
Yeah.
Like logic and reason.
Yeah. And he provides it.
It's not easy to provide that.
No, that makes sense. And so speaking of instruments too, so you're playing the bongos. Is that the correct name for what you're doing, or is that?
Yeah, and then that's why I sometimes use the term auxiliary instruments too. If it's going to be a different bongo or a little hand drum or whatever, but
Because I usually see you playing a guitar. That's why I wondered.
Usually I carry around a little. If you've ever seen me sometimes out on the town, I'll have a little tiny miniature pair. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
I derive a lot of my It's funny. We have a common friend in here. He hosts the Strange Brew Open mics. His name's Scotty Armstrong.
Okay.
And he's a drummer. And I didn't know anything.
How many bands is he in, do you know?
None, I don't think.
That's crazy. This guy's in one and he's in
He's like
none?
a secret agent.
That can't be
He
real.
comes in every now and then. Have you ever heard of Jordan Quinn?
Yes.
He comes in and does work with her accompaniments.
Oh,
He's like
okay.
a secret agent.
Oh.
He'll back you up when you need it, you know?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But with Scotty, for me, conceptual-wise, with the bongos, he said to me, you need to learn how to write the drum parts with little snare things there, and you need to learn your fatbacks, and you need to carry around a set of bongos and learn the tucka-tucka-tuzz.
Ah.
And then once you do, when Brad says something to me like 5'7",
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like, is that reptile for, I don't know, yeah. And then, but now I can understand because I'm trying to put some of the work in, so.
Yeah.
Still a lot of work in progress.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Do you do that on all the songs that you do, or?
We have two Latin ones. We have one called Queen of Scorn, and then we have the other one is
No, that's the only one.
Pain.
Oh yeah. That was
And
more
then
like
Pain
a
on my
kind
mind.
of like a funk groove kind of thing.
But
Yeah.
there's a little bongo layered on Pain on my mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one and Queen, and then I do a touch of like lead guitar-ish.
Yeah.
Just like playing guitar, like some wah-wah and stuff on like we play Come Together.
Yeah.
We're going to play that tonight. And then we're going to play my song I actually play rhythm on. We have one song we play called Sewer Person.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a
one's
Huey
gnarly.
song, as you can tell.
Right.
Yeah, but it made it over into the
group. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got a cool energy.
I feel like that song has a story.
Sewer Person is like about somebody that's like sitting on the stoop that you're not sure if they might have some stuff that you might not want to contract, but you definitely want to share the joint with them and maybe rip off the end of it, you know? But, you know, it's like you don't want to turn away from that person. You want to listen to their story.
Right.
And you want to treat them the same, because we're all sewer people.
Right.
And I don't care if it's at an AA meeting or they're sitting on that stoop, wherever that person is that needs to be heard. It's just like the musicians. Listening is their most powerful tool.
Yep.
So I try and,
well said.
you know, listen to a person even if they're from the sewer.
Oh, okay. Very good. But in a situation like that, you don't call the person a sewer person.
Well, I'm a sewer person.
But you don't say you don't
Yeah,
you
I'm just
don't,
teasing.
you don't address them as such because then they might take it wrong.
Amen.
You know.
I hope they never do. I honestly hope they never do.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. How many songs do you guys? I know you just wanted to do the two today, but do you guys have a lot of material that you've written together as a band
Yeah,
so far?
so altogether with what we've written, I think we have like 40 minutes of material right now. We probably have like 7 or 8 songs, I think.
I think
right?
maybe 9 if you
It might be 9, yeah, and then a couple that are in the works that
Yeah.
just aren't ready to come out yet. But,
Yeah. Oh, very cool. Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
that Leave It Where It Lies is still a little rusty.
Yeah,
But
we
I'm
did another
married
part
to
for
it.
that. I know.
I'm married to
It's
it.
too good to drop. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got this one riff that I just came up with a couple days ago. We call it Leave It Where It Lies. It's kind of like a big kind of bridge or like a chorus kind of thing. We just play it over and over again to keep it fresh, but we need to add more parts to it. It just hasn't. It's not ready yet. It hasn't emerged. You know.
Yeah.
But I like also a thing we really needed is Steven's leadership. He like comes up with some progressions. He's out there playing rhythm and lead on his own, holding the fort,
Yeah.
you know, and he does that for us. And we need him to do that, and he does it. So it's not an easy task. And, you know, thank you. Because, like, the songs are coming out great with those progressions coming together. So
Excellent. By the way, we have somebody new in the chat room. Hermit Starkey says, "Good morning, Matt and Jen. We say, how are you? From us, Hermit Starkey. We are a singing group quartet. We are from Greensboro, North Carolina."
Oh, no, really?
What was Hope the Rapper saying earlier about bots? Yes, we have a lot of. I don't know if this happened. If this has happened any of the times you've been on. where
Huey, we say hello to North Carolina.
Yes, yes. You speak the
I don't know. That
language.
sounds like a legit name to me.
Hermit Starkey. Yes,
Hermit
of course.
Starkey,
yes.
what up? That's
Yes.
our new band name if Alana Corvette's taken.
There you go. Yes, we get a lot of people in the chat room who are from Greensboro, North Carolina, and they're all in these pop singing groups, and they all talk about how they sing and dance.
We always say about Alana Corvette, right? We always say she's not popular, she's not shy, but be careful, she might be a guy or AI.
Ah, yes. Yes. Very good. Does the name? We talked about the name where it came from, but does it have special meaning, or did it just sound cool, or?
It's the logo. So for us, we're a little bit camera shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. But, you know, we're working on the whole pictures like thing.
Yeah.
And right now it's just been easier to do concept art.
Okay.
And with Alana, the Corvette,
Yeah.
we can draw it.
Yeah.
We could have somebody paint it. We should have some people paint it because I want to work with oils and acrylics and commission someone for art rather than doing digital art.
Right.
But whatever. But the digital art thing, we had to get something out there.
Yeah.
So it came together easier with that.
Yeah.
So it was a means. It's like the whole thing. It's a vehicle.
Yeah.
So it you know, when we use that to just produce, you know, I think the logo looks nice, and,
Yeah.
and we'll look down the line as far as what we do for merch, maybe a T-shirt.
Yeah.
So then we'll really be like, oh, what do we like about this logo? Because once the
Yeah.
T-shirt, it gets a little more. You really want it to be
Then
nice.
then it's real. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
you know it.
Exactly.
So-
Yeah. No, it's a cool name. It's a cool logo. I dig it. Did you guys all agree on it right away on the name? Or
Pretty much.
was
We're kind
there-
of like, it's
Yeah.
still in the works, but it's kind of the best name we got so far. So,
Yeah. Do you remember any of the others? We talked about one that you rejected, but the Soggies. But do you remember? I love rejecting.
Have you ever
band
heard?
names.
You've heard the Mookie Blaylock thing, yeah? Pearl Jam.
Yes. They
So we're in our Mookie Blaylock phase.
Yeah.
Where we're shopping.
right.
But we like Alana right now, Corvette, and I think that's the thing we might be married to for a bit. But the Soggies, it's gonna hold a place in our heart for sure.
yeah.
But that band from New Jersey, they're repping it.
Yeah.
So I gotta let them have it.
Yeah. For those who don't know, so Mookie Blaylock was the original name Pearl Jam had, and he's a baseball player, right?
Basketball.
Basketball. Okay. And then I think they did the guy or his estate threaten to sue them? Is that what it was? Over
The
name?
basketball player was going through some legal issues of his own, so it became a thing.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I didn't know about that part. Yeah. So then they went with Pearl Jam. I don't know. I think it was probably a good decision.
Yes.
Seems like they
Better name.
They sold a few records.
We're just it's funny, like you said, the promoting thing with the different social medias and stuff like that, where your intention and your message is the most important thing.
Yeah.
So it's funny. We try and stick with our integrity with that within our songs and the music. And as far as the marketing goes, we're trying to just do something that serves a purpose as far as, helps us reach an audience more. And with the Latin songs, that's even where, for me, we've talked about incorporating some Spanish eventually into it.
Yeah.
Because we're in Southern New Hampshire. So we don't want someone to walk through the door of a bar that speaks maybe Spanish. We don't want to alienate half our audience right out the gate.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you speak Spanish?
Un poco. Ten cuidado pero no tengas miedo. It means have caution but do not have fear.
Ah, okay.
So a few things.
That's more than I took 3 years.
Like
of it. I remember barely any of
say
it.
if like a grandmother came to a wedding and nobody else there spoke Spanish, I'd be like, I got you.
Okay.
We can chat.
Yeah.
So when I'm called upon.
Yeah.
We're not going to add all kinds of languages into it.
Right.
But we want to be approachable.
Yeah.
And we want to approach all audiences. So how can you say you do that if you're not actually trying to do it?
Yeah.
We're really trying to cover like
Interesting.
a wide range of sounds and genres to not get too locked into one thing with like, oh, we're just going to sound like Cage the Elephant indie clone or something. So,
Right. Yeah.
One
Like
of my
how you
biggest
just had the artist in here, we're working with a rapper. So we can maybe have a
you are?
hip hop song or two.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that you can say we don't cover that genre too.
Right. You're working with somebody already?
Yeah.
Oh, who is it? Can you say?
So Melissa,
I don't know her last name.
yeah,
Lach. I don't know how to pronounce it.
yeah, Lash, Melissa Lash,
Okay.
Lach, yeah.
Okay.
Latch. I wanted to pronounce it correctly too, but I believe it's Melissa Latch.
Okay.
So yes, Lash.
Okay. And she's got what? She's gonna rap on a song or?
So she has an original. It's called Money. Like I think Money something Problems. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I'm catching up on that.
Yeah.
This is a new we've currently been creating like an instrumental that could be a backing for it.
Oh, okay.
And then whether she joins a project or whatever, but that's like a thing where I created an accompaniment for her. She's doing a Lowell Water Festival this weekend for Cambodia. It's it's like an awareness type of thing.
I think it's at the Lowell Folk Fest down there.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So I created this
Wow.
like traditional Cambodian backing track for her. And then she was like, could you also create a backing track for my rap thing? And I was like, well, I need a drummer and a bassist.
Yeah.
So now we're here.
So you created a Cambodian.
A traditional Cambodian like accompaniment. It's got like mallets and like cloves and like I don't know. It's got the use of like instruments that are more traditional worldly type of a thing.
You know, like Boards of Canada?
Yeah.
This is like Boards of Cambodia.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's got a little synth thing that you think like you're walking by the little water thing, and it's.
How does this even happen? How do you even know to do? I always learn things from you.
You got to just point your
I think we
antenna,
got
brother.
it.
That's it. Like,
I guess so. Huh?
I feel like if I say no to branching out type of thing recently, it's only because I'm a little bit working on that.
Yeah.
Trying to, but in general, I try and branch out because I think that it's funny that whole keeping your ear open. Mm-hmm. I lose the humility in the very second when I don't do it. Like when but it's almost like you can learn lessons from every type of person out there.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
even if I think at first, like, maybe this guy plays just down home country and whatever, then all of a sudden I'm like, did I just learn to play like a nice transition from an A minor to like a D from that guy, even though he just plays down home country? So I try and pick up everybody's little tricks they got up their sleeves
Yep.
and add them in my book.
Yeah.
And like I said, this woman, Melissa, she may be a rapper, but she's Cambodian. She has all this heritage and this
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And these auxiliary instruments that her father left behind.
Oh,
and
no
I'm
kidding.
like, yo, tink, tink, tink. Set up in front of the condenser mic. Ooh, that's a neat sound.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I just love,
And you do like to experiment.
you know, when you find an instrument in the basement and somebody tells you about how good it is, but it's dusty.
Right.
I like to clean it up
Yep.
and record it and go, now it really sounds good on
Yes.
a track.
Yeah.
So I really like to find where we can, and you have to hear each other and work together.
Yeah.
If I didn't listen to what these guys come up with, they make most of the instrumentals. I just sing.
Yeah.
So in this group, it's so like I really, really have to listen.
Yeah.
And if my vocals come in and it doesn't do their instrumental justice, start over.
Yep. No, it makes sense. It makes
That
sense.
can be when they say to me, "Hey, that one wasn't it." Sometimes I'm like, "Let me go out on the porch and cry." I'm just kidding.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. So are you going to record with her, or is she just going to play live with you, or?
I don't know.
As
This
Huey
is
the
a
Gecko,
pretty
yes.
new development. Yeah,
As
Okay.
Alana Corvette, we're working on it.
Okay. Okay.
might have some like backup vocals or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, very cool.
She's got a very Donna with the Dead vibe.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
She's preaching peace and movement, and then
I like
all
it.
of a sudden belts out a note, and you go, I kind of think that does fit.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. Now, what? Before we run out of time, too, what do you? Obviously, you've got the show at Terminus tonight, and then do you have more shows lined up, or what's?
Hit us up on Facebook, man. We're ready to play.
Yeah. You guys are a pretty new project, so. I think it's very cool that you came in here to play it, and that we got to kind of present you.
Thanks for having us.
Have
man.
you
This
met
is
my
perfect.
buddy there, Jim Hurley with Turbo Cats?
Oh, Turbo Cats was on the show. Yeah.
The drummer was here too.
Oh, nice.
I think the whole band was here, right, Jenny?
Yes.
I think the
So
whole
Jim,
band
the
came in.
drummer there, he's older a bit than the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Okay. He has a barbecue, like a little party. We'll play at that.
Yeah.
That's our next thing we have.
Okay.
But so we like to get a gig out there, and
Yeah.
at a venue. But I love Jim, and I appreciate him for putting us on that. That's good vibes. So keep the dream going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me and Huey work a lot with Jim. Yeah, Jim's a great guy.
Okay.
Keeps
Yeah.
the dream alive, 100%.
And Turbo Cats is great. We like them very, very much.
My cat looks like a cow. Moo yow. Genius.
And where should people go online to keep up with everything you guys are doing?
Yeah, we're at Alana Corvette on Facebook right now. We'll get on the Instagram. Sorry about dragging my heels, everyone. But right now,
it is a new band.
yeah, we don't have any demos or music out there right now, guys. But once we do the show tonight at Terminus, you'll be able to see us on Facebook. So support Midnight Creative Collective, support Terminus Underground, because they're supporting live music.
Absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much, and we'll have to do this again in the future. And I really dig what you're doing, and I look forward to premiering some studio tracks too when you're ready.
Right on. Thanks for having us, man. Much appreciated.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much.